Anybody wondering if I cared a lot about this one? No rim shot? I guess this is where we're at, people. What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? I hope you all are doing well. Welcome back to yet another brand new movie review, and as always, I thank you all so much for stopping by, and I hope you enjoy your stay. But this time around, we're hopping onto Netflix to check out I Care a Lot. This one was written and directed by Blakeson, and it stars Rosamund, Pike, and Peter Dinklage. Marla Grayson is a shady legal guardian played by Rosamund Pike, and she's frauding out a lot of her clients. And she lands in some hot water when she tries to bilk a woman who has ties to a powerful gangster played by Peter Dinklage. So just to start off, I heard so many mixed reviews about this one going in. I've heard some critics hail it as perhaps the next American Psycho with a lot of its dark comedy elements, which really had me antsy to see it, just long story short. But yeah, there's also people that I've heard really hate on this one, and honestly, guys, I don't get it. I don't get the negativity. I thought I Care a Lot was a ton of fun, and I really enjoyed it. It's not a perfect movie, though. We'll get to why that is in a second. But let's first dig into why this movie works. It's mainly because of Rosamund Pike, who I personally believe gave her best performance since Gone Girl. I just could not help but be transfixed by everything she was doing. This, plain and simple, is a masterclass performance in the anti-hero category. She was absolutely mesmerizing, daring, and outright courageous here. Definitely everything worthy of the Golden Globe nomination she just received. And as I may have mentioned already in that synopsis, this character is far from a perfect human being. Not by a long shot. But the script is so well written and it's so snappy that you truly understand why she's doing the things she's doing. As is the case with every other character present in this little world. Blakeson writing and direction, very good. Checks all the boxes. Every single character he's established here has a clear motivation. And speaking of this direction, I also really enjoyed the cinematography and the color palette. When you watch this film, you'll notice a lot of red in here, which without spoiling anything is definitely going to be important. But to counteract that, you also see lots of soothing colors like darker blues, whites. It's almost like heaven in a sense. Which, ironically enough, considering the subject matter, seems like a huge red herring. The rest of the actors in here are absolutely phenomenal. I want to talk about Peter Dinklage first, because this is a very different role than I'm used to seeing from him. And as per, he knocks it out of the freaking park. Not only very menacing in a lot of ways, but also freaking hilarious. Look out for the scenes he shares in his office with his minions specifically. Some of you might feel bad for rolling on the floor with laughter as much as you will be. I mean, this entire cast from top to bottom. Eiza Gonzalez from Baby Driver makes a really solid appearance here. Messina is really good. And Dianne Wiest, man, she was awesome. I was very pleased with her performance just because of how many layers there were to it. She can be very sweet and innocent at times, but there were also moments where I just found myself smiling because of how unsettling and off-putting she was. The grin she has on her face in certain scenes is just perfect. Really sets apart some of those more intense moments from the rest of this film. And that actually might be the thing I respect the most about Blakeson's direction here. He really understands when to establish tension. Not only that, but he recognizes how to do it to the maximum extent. And you really truly feel like the stakes have been amplified to the highest common denominator. When you watch this, you really feel like there's a lot on the line for all these people. And these performances in this direction really help to accentuate that. But as I mentioned earlier, as enjoyable as I Care a Lot is, does have its problems. Funny enough, as much as I just praised these performances and the script, I don't know what it was, the performances or how these guys approached it or what, but these characters were just really, really difficult to get behind. Now, in the context of screenwriting, the film is definitely very competent, and it definitely establishes who the quote-unquote hero is supposed to be. But as I mentioned, that hero is anything but. Especially in the first half of this movie, guys. This behavior was just repulsive. But then once layers are starting to peel back, like I said, you definitely understand why this character is doing what she's doing. Not only on the hero side, but on the villain side as well. You understand their motivations and their objectives. Even though it's a competently written script, I just really could not get behind this main character. Like I said, I really dig the performance, but as a hero, it's just, I don't know, there really wasn't anything too redeeming or endearing about her. And this all kind of brings me into my biggest issue with the film. Without spoiling anything, I am still really on the fence about this ending. I mean, again, the script is competently written, and I get the full arc there, but it just felt way too out of left field for me, especially considering the characters involved in said ending. There was a specific moment where I thought the perfect ending for a film like this resided. It's almost like I wanted the movie to go where a character says this certain line that she actually does say, and then boom, that's it, end credits, roll them, that's it. But then the movie kept going for like another 10 minutes, and I sat there astonished. And again, I get the ending, I get why it's there, but I don't know. I definitely want to watch this movie again after recording this and see if it changes my opinion at all. But on first glance, in a sense, I guess the film kind of overstayed its welcome just a teeny bit. All that being said, I definitely really enjoyed I Care a Lot. It is packed with some really strong technicals, a really strong directorial outing, as well as really excellent performances. Especially from Rosamund Pike, who I honestly think could be a dark horse contender in a packed category this award season. And I definitely think you should give this one a shot. I'm gonna give I Care a Lot a B+. Definitely way better and more entertaining than I was expecting. Do I think it's as good or as fun as an American Psycho? No way. I don't think this one is going to be quite as memorable as American Psycho, even thinking years or perhaps even months down the line. But if you're thinking of skipping this one, don't, because you'll definitely care if you do. Oh, okay, now you give me the rim shot. But this is just one guy's opinion, though. What did you all think of I Care a Lot? Do you agree with me? Do you not? Sound off with all of your thoughts and then some, all down there in the comment section below. Let's discuss cinema and all topics entertainment further, shall we? If these topics sound like some of interest to you, and if you guys are enjoying these videos of mine so far, I think this channel could be a good spot for you. So if you guys are new here, or if you haven't already, definitely consider hitting that big red subscribe button down below as hard as you possibly can. It doesn't cost you anything, it's completely free. It would really help out the channel if you did so, and as a reward, you guys will be the first ones to know anytime a new upload hits my channel. If you guys liked this video also, please be sure to leave a big thumbs up on your way out. I would really appreciate that. And as always, stay tuned for more exciting content hitting this channel related to cinema and all things entertainment down the line. You guys are awesome. With all that being said, back talk, commence!